Today on Book's World, we're going to tackle the bane of the convertible top community. This is when the rear windshield separates from the convertible rag top. Now, there are plenty of ways to reattach your glass to your rag top, but what I'm going to show you is the one method that I use that worked for me right after this.
Hello and welcome to Book's World at Channel Bookie Doo. Here I'll cover an array of content from DIYs, discussions, pro-life tips, editorials, you name it.
In order to stay abreast of all new content as I post it, hit that subscribe button. Then hit the little bell icon to get a notification as I post. And if you find this video helpful, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Before I start, let me extend an apology. I actually started the process before realizing I needed to record. Okay, so as you can see, my window is actually separated. Let me go around. I'm going to do a quick video just to give you an idea of what's going on here. All right, so as you can see, water gets in. Let me loosen it well. What happens from this video, you can see that I had already started putting my sealant down. Here we go. You can see the sealant is down. It's completely separated. You know, now you can see better. All right. So now I want to give you an overview of what I did. I went and I purchased the amazing goop. Note, I'm not being paid for plugging this product, but I should be. So basically what I'm about to do is talk you through the steps that I neglected to record. So I released the top of the adhesive. I lifted the top. As you can see, there was some gaps. Pulled back on the flaps and took the applicator and went into the gap and squeezed around. As you can see, I'm illustrating how I went in. I really should have had like a skinny nozzle to get down there to make a smaller bead, but I didn't. So now what I'm doing is actually pressing to apply the rag top to the actual glass. All right, now because I went in there with no nozzle, I actually put too much, and as you can see, overkill. But for me, it's not that big of a deal because I will just go back later. Once it starts to gel, you know, I'll go back in with a razor. You know, I'll give it a clean cut. But for now, your main concern is to make sure that you roll around the entire opening, depressing firmly to make sure that you adhere this adhesive to the glass and the top. In our next step, I'm going to show you how to clean up the excess adhesive. Okay, so now it's the very next day, and I wanted to show you the sloppy job that I did. Please, once again, try not to do the sloppy job because it'll save you a lot of extra steps. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my razor. Now that this adhesive has cured to a nice gel state, the manufacturer suggests that you wait 24 hours to get it to this nice gel state, and it recommends 72 hours to be fully cured. Now back to the trim. It's recommended that you take the edge of the razor and slide it up under the edge of the cloth. All right, try your best not to actually hit the cloth because razors are sharp and it's just a slight slip, it'll tear into your cloth. You don't want to do that. As you can see here, I started with trimming away the bulk of the excess adhesive. I didn't bother with trying to be too precise with the razor because that would actually do more damage than anything else. Instead, I used the fingertip rub method. Please don't mind my fingers, all the black stuff that you see on there. I was working on one of my Doom buggies earlier. I was doing an undercoating with no gloves on, so that's what you see on there. But anyway, back to the fingertip rub. That is probably going to be the most effective way of getting it off. It's a pain in the butt. It's a pain. It hurts. I actually bent one of my fingernails back, but that actually is way better than ripping into your cloth with the razor. All right, because again, one slip. Now, right here, if you can catch one of these little boogers, play with it. Play with it. I know you were always taught not to play with your boogers, but this is one time that you want to play with it and you want to be gentle. You want to be gentle. If you get a nice pull, it will save you a lot of time, a lot of aggravation with rubbing your fingernail. Yeah, that was funny playing with boogers. We were taught not to. But anyway, if you can grab one, grab it. Be gentle. It will help. Now, as you see, I still have a little bit of work to do, which you probably can't see, but I know it's there. Nevertheless, you get the gist, and hopefully this helps you with your convertible top.
And as always, I want to thank you for tuning in to Book's World. And if this video has helped you in any way, please like, share, comment, and subscribe.